morning. So this is a new vlog. I'm starting new projects and I am so excited about it because it's something I really wanted to do for a long time. So let's get to my creative process and see what I'm up to. Hi, my name is Sandra and you are in Sandra Stitches world. If you don't know me, so I'm a crochet designer. I have a crochet membership that you can get all details about in the description box. There is a link. It's called the V-Stitch, and I for sure invite you to join us. And you can find me also on Facebook, on Instagram, and here on YouTube. So today I am working on a, how do you call it, cape, capelet, poncho, something I've been wanting to work on because I have one design that I did, I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's called the Forest Tails cape or poncho. You can find it free on my blog. But I wanted to do another one, and I'm using acrylic yarn, wait for, because this is just a sample. I'm not selling these things, it's just for the pattern. So, but I think it can be great in cotton yarn for, like, you know, beach wears, like, or kind of autumn, spring, if you go out and it's a little bit chilly and you want to put something on, or even if you're at home and you feel a little bit chilly on the shoulders, so you can put it on. I decided to use this stitch combination. It's called the Sultan stitch. I have a video tutorial for it, and I had this amazing red color yarn that I used. I have it because we use it in one of our From Us to You crochet donation challenge that I have on my blog. You're welcome to join. And if you look at the petunia beanie, so it was February, so it was love month, Valentine's, so we did our patterns in red and white. So I had this red, which is amazing, and it's a color that I never ever use because it's too much for me. But look how beautiful it's coming along. Of course, this can be also a skirt, it can be, you know, other things, but let me put it on and see, because I'm trying to think about, you know, the sizes. All right, I think it's good. It's not too tight and it's not too oversized. I will do a few more rows in red, and then I will do a kind of a border in white, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be too stripy. So I can see it now. Tell me in the comments what you think about this. All right? And I will continue to work on it. So you can join me. Grab your hooks. Grab your whatever you're working on. I'm using a 6mm hook. This is my 6mm hook. And the yarn that I'm using is a regular, wait for, acrylic yarn. It doesn't really have a name because I order it from China. I always say the same story. I'm from Israel. We don't have yarn industry here. So it's very limited and I have to import. We import all our yarn. And now we're kind of limited. Not many countries are flying to Tel Aviv. So this is from China. I've been using this for the last 1.5 years since the war started here. and it's pretty good. I really like it. It's very soft, very nice to work with and to frog. You know, when you frog, sometimes the yarn becomes like splits, or it doesn't look good anymore. But this one is really okay. So it's, you know, basic acrylic yarn, but soft, not kind of how do you say it in English? It's not nice to the hands, to the feeling. So yeah, they have a variety, a big variety of colors. If you look at my new, like, year and a half ago designs, patterns on my blog or on my Ravelry or on my Behip shop, all links in the description, you will see a variety of colors that I use from this yarn. So let's get crocheting a little bit. Oops. I use a 6mm because I wanted this poncho to be not very tight, right? Because we want it to be a little bit oversized, a little bit open. It's not a very wintry piece. So I said, okay, weight for yarn, I can go with 5mm or I can go with 6mm. Let's go with 6mm. It will make the piece a little bit more fluffy, more open, and yeah, I'm loving it. And this red, I don't know, I might order more of this red because it's coming along really nicely. I'm kind of, it's kind of growing on me, this red. So we'll see. This is a really simple but beautiful stitch pattern. As I said, it's called the Sultan stitch. It's made of V-stitches and double crochet, basically. And that's it. But I like it. So I will put the stitch tutorial will come up here in the video somewhere. I'll put it later, so that if you want to look at it and see if you like it for some project, so you can just watch the video. Okay, yesterday we had here a massive fire. There's still, not in my city, but around Jerusalem area, they're still fighting it. And the thing is that the fire started, we still don't know how. They are saying that maybe it was, how do you call it, arsenal, like somebody did it and not nature. But it was combined with a severe desert winds that we have here in this season. It was so hot, and the winds were terrible, really terrible. So the fire combined with those desert winds was really bad. I think it was one of the worst fires we had in Israel since we had a really bad fire. I can't remember the year, but maybe 15 years ago, something like that, around the area where I live, which was terrible, and a lot of people died. Now, touch wood, no one died, but massive fire, and they're still fighting it. And today is when I'm recording this, it's our Independence Day, which was supposed to be, we cannot say a happy day because we're still in war and we still have hostages in Gaza, which is horrible and terrible. But it's our Independence Day, and there were lots of things going on, parties and things, and everything was canceled all around the country because of this fire. So it's we are having kind of a not so pleasant times here in my country. Not so pleasant times. Okay. I will continue to work on this and see how many rows I'm able to, I will make until the desired length. I think like around here, right? Because it's a short poncho. It's not a poncho that you put all the way down your body. So yeah, we'll see. I'll work on these rows a little bit more and I'll check up with you later. Okay, I'm finishing one row. I have today, I want to finish, I'm working on a coasters crochet along for my community. So if you want to join my newsletter or join my Facebook, free Facebook group, or join anywhere, all the links are in the description. And I'm working on a coasters crochet along. I will be doing, I'm thinking about 6 different coasters. So I will release 6 or 8. I will release 2 a week, and they're going to be relatively easy ones, but not the easiest, right? Not something very generic. It's going to be something, they're going to be kind of a round coasters and hexagon coasters and maybe an oval coaster. I'm looking at different designs and getting inspired and see what I come up with. So I'm working on that, and I will be working on that today. I want to finish this piece, and then I will have to write the pattern for this. This is going to be a pattern for my crochet membership. So it's not going to be available for everybody, just for my crochet membership, for the V-stitch. And yeah, if you want to join, as I said, all details in the description box. It's a $5 a month membership. You get 2 patterns exclusive, are not out in the public, for 6 to 8 months just after. And what's so unique about this membership is that you get a workbook each month working on your growth and wellness combined with crochet. So we take all the techniques that we use in crochet and we apply them into our personal life, day-to-day life, in every aspect that you can think of. And it's really fun, and people are really loving it and getting a lot out of these workbooks. And also you get once a quarter a pre-recorded workshop, because I don't have the technology yet to do everything live. So skill building. So usually it will be all kind of different stitch patterns that are not, the usual, the generic stitch tutorials, but stitch patterns like combinations of the stitches that make a beautiful fabric. So every quarter I do a workshop with at least 3 different stitch patterns. And yeah, I think it's amazing and people are loving it. So you are so welcome to join. It's called the V-Stitch. All right, I finished my row. I'm starting a new one, but all right, I'm back and I am working on my coasters for the coasters crochet along. I have one done. I have the second one done, and I have the third one done. I'm working these in the same color, but I will do, let me see what's going on here with my camera. I will do another one of each in a different color, in a kind of a light cream. I have this yarn, again, I bought from China. It's all in Chinese. It says combed cotton. And I don't know. I think it's blended because it says 60%, 40%. I don't know. I can use Google Lens and translate this. Anyway, it's very, very thin. So, very thin. So I'm using a 2-strand, a double strand. And as you can see, it's very sturdy. So, and I'm using a 4mm hook. I am going to work on another pattern for a coaster now. And while I do it, I'm listening to this lady. She teaches how to all kind of email marketing stuff that I need in my business. So this is what I'm watching now. If you can hear her in the background. Let me see about the pattern. I'll put her in a little bit more. Less noise. All right. So I'm just trying. What I usually do, I go and look for patterns and then I get inspired and then I do something else with them, like change them somehow. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. How many times? 4 more times. This yarn is I know the color is it's kind of a, how would you call it? Latte kind of color. Yeah.
Someone mentioned this, and then I noticed yours. It is not a deliverability thing. It's mainly a preference. I like to think I'm only semi-pro, and capitals or typeface, like where you
so we need
capitalize each
total of
letter,
6.
just seems so professional to me, right? Like a big box company uses capital letters. I'm just writing you, so I don't use capital letters. Actually, we can. I'm going to share my screen if I can get logged in. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, this is perfect. Let me share my screen. I'm doing this off script. So this is my actual personal email account. Hopefully there's nothing embarrassing in here, right? Oh, there's a survey. I want to skip that. So let me zoom in here for you. And so you can see mine, Liz Wilcox, open. Look at, actually, let's see that. So you can see the full. Okay, you can see that, right? So look at this email from Chase. Again, that's like a big box company in my head. That's what I call them, right? That's a gigantic.
She's talking about subject lines.
This is spam.
And if you should write in capital letters or no. What do you think? Are you enrolled in my newsletter? Because if you're not, there is a link in the description box. I wanted to enjoy my newsletter, so I'm kind of learning new techniques, how to do it from this lady. She's really sweet. Okay. What do you do here? Okay, I'll continue looking at this and see if I come up with an idea, because I'm looking here and it's kind of weird, but I did like, it's an hexagon, and I did like the idea of it. All right, I finished one. This is a very basic hexagon coaster. It has a little bit of a twist here with all these full double crochet rows. I like it. It's one of 8 that I'm going to do. Now I just learned the technique that you use when you want the invisible finishing round, when you're working on the round. It's funny, but I just learned it, so I'm going to use it now. Because you always, you get these little bumps if you don't use this technique, and it bothers me. I don't like it. So I didn't have the time, or, I just forgot about it every time. And then I said, okay, today is the day. I'm going to look for a YouTube for it, and I'm going to learn how to do it, and I'm going to start implementing it. So you thread your yarn before you finish your last stitch here, and then you go in the next stitch, you go from outside in and back inside out in the last stitch, and that's it. And then you have an invisible, I don't know if you can see it, invisible last stitch. And I will take my time and thread everything in so it's done. I think if I make a new one of these with a cream color and put them all together, one cream and one this kind of a, how would you call this color? It's a kind of a beige, but it has like a caramel feeling, so something like that. Let's see. I don't have my threading needles here. They are over in my sofa spot. Got my scissors. All right, and the thread in the middle. Cut the yarn and weave in all the ends. In whatever method you weave in, I usually go like this, in and out, and then I go back in and out in different places, so the chances that something will go wrong are very small. All right, so I have a new one, basic, but I like it. Yeah, nice. I made a kind of a unique something here with the stitches, so it's not a regular hexagon. Let's move on to the next one. I have 4 already. I need 4 more. So let's move on. I'm going to look for more and I'll come back and tell you. Hi guys, so I'm back. I've made another one. This is kind of a cute floral hexagon floral. Basic but cute, very cute. I like it and very easy to work. I'm gonna finish it. I'm getting excited with all these coasters. It's going to be a really nice coaster crochet along, all free on my blog. Let me see how I finish this. Yeah, like this. And yeah, so I have now, how many? 5? I was thinking 8, but I might do 6 if I don't find more ideas. If I find more ideas, I'll do more. If not, I'll do just 6. 6 is okay because you can, you know, these coasters, you can make them as gifts. You can make in different colors, different yarns. You can start preparing. I know it's very early, but you can start preparing for your gifting season. Usually you start in July, but you know, this crochet along will be, let me see my calendar when I put it. I think July. No. Okay, June. We'll start June 9th. I put in my calendar on June, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. 6. So it will be 3 weeks, twice a week, like 2 coasters a week. I think it's fine. And then we'll get like 1, 2, 3. If we start on the 9th, so we'll have the 9th, 12, 15, 19, until the 26th. So these ones I will erase and erase. Yeah. So we have 3 weeks, twice a week. Fine. I have to make one more and I will do another one of each in my cream color. And then I will have to start writing the patterns, taking photographs, you know, taking pictures and do all the stuff, all the fun stuff. All right, let's get on. What else do I have to do today? All right, I have something that I've been putting on for ages. I have to make a video tutorial for the Jasmine stitch because we are using it in a upcoming pattern for the From Us to You crochet donation challenge. Again, you can look for it in my blog. And this is my turn to to film the stitch tutorial. Now, Jasmine stitch is very difficult. It's very not difficult, but it's very challenging. And we decided, Helen and I decided that we are going to use it, and that I will do the tutorial, the video tutorial. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I have to just do it. So I have the sample here. Look how beautiful this stitch is. It's going to be on a beanie. And it's not only the Jasmine stitch like flat, it's on the round. So it's even more complicated or challenging. I'll see how I'll do it. So this is something I have to finish. And that's it. I think that's it for this vlog. And subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. You will see stitch tutorials, vlogs, and live sessions. I go live around once a week, so you can look at those. All right? Bye. Have a great day.